Hello guys, I'm Paris, the options guy, and welcome back to my channel. And as you guys can see, such a bullish week in both Nifty and Bank Nifty, right? Bank Nifty breaking above this trend line, and Nifty also pretty much, reversing from its lows continuing the reversal from its lows very bullishly, right? So what can we expect from here, right? First of all, let's talk about where are the resistances, right? Because Nifty and Bank Nifty both have been moving up, so there is a chance that we could see a good amount of resistance at first of all 18,000 in Nifty, right? Because if you see that from where the selling has started, right? That's from where a good amount of selling has started. So from wherever the selling starts in the market, that is a resistance level, and from wherever a buying has started, that becomes a support, right? So in Nifty, if you see, there is not really much resistance until 18,000. So we have a pretty much 150 to 250 points of free space for Nifty to move, right? Talking about Bank Nifty over here, as you guys can see, Bank Nifty also has pretty much a clear range till 43,000 on the upside, right? We'll see more in the daily and 15-minute chart. But if you see over here also, Bank Nifty has a good amount of range, right? Pretty much 800 to 700 points if we see in the weekly chart, right? Now let's talk about the daily charts. If you see in Bank Nifty, if you see the selling had started from 40,800 and all these levels, so we will consider that we have a good amount of safe space till 40,800 to 700, right? So Bank Nifty still has 6 to 800 points left over here, right? And Nifty, if you see, right, Nifty also, if you see, pretty much selling has started from 18,000 to 18,000 to 18,050 levels, right? So Nifty also has good amount of space till 18,000 over here, right? So before that, what we can see is that over here, Nifty should not wait over here, right? Nifty should not make any big red candle. It should just continue its up move till 18,000 at least over here, and Bank Nifty should also continue its up move without any major red candles, right? Or any major down move, right? Sure, there may be pullbacks and stuff, but there shouldn't be any major big red candle, right? Something like this or something like this. Now, Bank Nifty should slowly and steadily continue its up move till at least 40,800 to 40,700. This the high of this candle, right? Again, where can we trade on Monday? Right, very simple. If you see, Bank Nifty got very trending on the expiry, and now this is not a place where we sell, right? If we see, there's a trend line coming, but this is, and Bank Nifty has bounced off this trend line, so at least we'll wait for this trend line to break. Until then, we will not sell, right? But anyways, a good place to sell will be below 41,600, right? Because over here a lot of people have accumulated long positions, so they must have kept their stop loss at 41,600, right? So if we go below 41,600, only then we will go ahead and sell. Before that, we will not sell pretty much in any scenario, right? One type of scenario is where we could sell is if you open with very big gap down somewhere near 41,700, but that is very improbable. But yeah, still, if that happens, that is when you guys can go ahead and sell, because that will create a very big panic scenario for the buyers, right? Because now the buyers are trapped. If we are opening straight up with such a big gap down, all the buyers would be trapped, right? Because they would have long positions, and now we are straight up opening with a gap down, right? So yeah, then that is when you guys can go ahead and sell as soon as we break 14,650 and 660 whatever levels, right? Again, if we open flat, you guys can go ahead and buy, and go ahead and take a long position over here as soon as we cross this high, and aim for 42,500 at least on the upside, right? Because we should continue seeing a good something like an up move like this, and we should continue seeing it till 42,500, and then maybe you could see some resistance, because 42,500 is a psychological level, right? Again, if you open with any sort of a gap up straight up at near 42,500, what you guys can do is then go for a sell position, but do not take very big quantity. Take maybe 50% quantity or 60% quantity, that's it, right? Because what will happen is that a lot of people will see a very good profit if we open straight up at 42,500, so they would want to book their profits, which will cause a profit booking in the market till 40,200, all these levels, right? But make sure you get at least 1:3 or 1:2 risk to reward at least, right? How you can trade this is that as soon as we get a breakdown from the first 5 minute candles low, then you guys can go ahead and take a short position over here. Again, if you open with any sort of a gap down near 42,000 on these levels, we'll just skip the day, because then markets could become volatile and just stay in a range over here, right? Or if markets or what could, that is one scenario, right? But if you open with a gap down and straight up recover and spend some time before breaking this high, then you guys can go ahead and buy over here, right? Now talking about Nifty looks better than Bank Nifty because Nifty has just broken out in the end, right? So there could be a very good momentum in Nifty and not so much in Bank Nifty. So in Nifty, very simple. As soon as we break this high over here, you guys can go ahead and take a trade over here. Your target should at least be 17,900, but that should be your first target. But I think from here, Nifty should see a very good momentum easily till 17,950 to 960, because there is not really much resistance over here on the upside, right? Again, if we open with any sort of a big gap down near 17,750, then things will become pretty bearish, right? So as soon as we break this day's low after opening with a big gap down, only after opening with a big gap down, that is something you need to take care of. Because if we open and then move down, then probably Nifty will just consolidate over here for a few, maybe 2 or 3 days, and that's it, right? But if you open straight up with a gap down near 17,750 and all these levels, there, that is when you guys should go ahead and sell over here. Then your target will become 17,650 to 620 on the downside, right? Again, if we open with a small gap down, and then what you guys should do is just wait for this breakout and only then trade, or else we will look for a trade afterwards in the next few days, right? Anyways, guys, that was it for this week. And as I said, from here, the momentum should be quick till 18,000 and 42,800 to 700 in Bank Nifty, right? Because there is not really much resistance. So the bulls should be very fast in taking the market still there. After that, if we see some sort of a sell-off or some sort of a pullback, a good pullback, that is fine. But from here, the bulls should be pretty fast in taking the market up, right? And that should also happen, in a very clear manner, right? So that the momentum should be something like this over here that you see, right? We should see some sort of momentum like this till 40,800 to 700 on the upside at least, right? So yeah, that was it for today, and thank you for watching till the end. I'll see you tomorrow in another video. Bye bye.